Hello, good evening, welcome to Gab's Drams. Tonight I'm going to look at Springbank. My love affair with Springbank. Just is. Can't help it, it just is. We're going to do a bottle kill tonight. And the bottle is getting killed. There's a Springbank 10. And it was 18th of the 1st, 22. So it was SB10, June 22. So we'll pour that first. Now, it'll probably be a proper kill. I'll kill it later on. Probably. I've got another drama out it later on. So I'll finish it later on. But it's getting killed. There it is. And we'll put a cover on. The one we're opening is this year's 19th of the 7th, 23. Now I get my discount on them because I'm a member of the society. But this comes, the proper price is £52. And even at £52, it's got to be a bargain. So I've took the tag off it, as I always do. And what I'll do is, there you go, I'll pour this. It always was there, this one, the distillery of the year. The 10-year-old won the whisky of the year. And it doesn't surprise me. No, at the price of it, and the value for money and the quality to the whisky. So that's the two of them poured. I think they're a different colour, slightly. That way you can see it. You can. Yep. There's one a little bit darker than the other. So this one here is the new one. It's a little bit darker. And this one is the lighter one. It's a little bit lighter. See that? But just a little bit different colour. Now, I know it's a neck pour. I know that. That's certainly not a neck pour. And we'll take the covers off them. 46%. We're not going to get beads. The colour's quite distinct actually. You can see it. So I don't know what the makeup in the matter. If you want to comment and tell me what you think the makeup is, or if you know what the makeup is. Obviously bourbon and sherry. I don't know whether there's anything else. Lately they've been sticking a wee bit bourbon and rum in some of them, but I don't know for definite. So I don't know because I've not tasted it. I just picked this one up. So we'll take this one to the nose, which is the one that's getting killed. Beautiful. Lightly peated. We're getting that barnyard manure, which is the funk. We're getting lovely fruits, oranges, lemons, pears. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful nose. We'll go to the new one. We'll bring that up. Now, it's not giving away much in the nose at all. That's probably because it's just a neck pour, but it's not giving much away in the nose at all. What about it? You can say sweeter. A wee bit sweeter. That's just coming out the glass. That's beautiful. That's probably because it's not been settled. We only poured it at least a minute ago. So we'll get a wee sugar to see if it does anything for it. Oh, that's brightening it up now. So that probably why for 10-15 minutes it would be nicer. I think that's a bit sweeter. It's still got all the same but sweeter. Just a little bit sweeter. Don't know whether it's spicier, but it's certainly sweeter on the nose. There is no doubt about that. But that's definitely the better nose. But again, you can blame me for that. So let's take a wee taste. Spice in the background. Not too warm. It's quite cold because I've been lying in here and I'm lying in the kitchen. Quite buttery. Fudge in it. Nice. As I say, I'll finish the rest of that tonight. Don't know when I'm going to post this one out, but this is Thursday. It's Thursday the 9th. Yeah. And we've got a festival at the weekend. But I don't think I'll put these out because what I'm doing now is I'm actually doing quite a few and I've got a few in the bag and in the can, whatever you want to say. And I can put them out at my leisure now rather than rushing them. So that's lovely. Let's try the new one. Be sugar. Definitely sweeter. Definitely. Even in the palate, it's sweeter. There's one between them. There's another one between them, which is lying in there somewhere. Um, Springbanks, I open. Springbanks, and I've always got a backup. The only two I've not got a backup is my 25 and my 30. I'm not going to get a backup in them, but I'll finish them, and when the new lot comes out, I'll try and get them. So I'm going to maybe talk about the more. And the price is great, but they get more expensive as they get older. The way you're looking for value for money, I do not think you can beat this. That's nice. Want to be more sherry in that. There might be something else in it. I like that. I really, really do like that. It's hard to pick between the two of them. So we'll finish that off the night and then we'll start working our way down that one. So that's Springbank 10. Great value for money. Great dram. No doubt about it. So, what one do you think's my favourite? Value for money, that's great. And I go to this all the time. I've got the local barley, which is nearly finished. When I opened that at first, I wasn't really impressed with it. But I done another review round about there, and I was really, really impressed with it. There's a bit of, I'm not sure whether it's port or rum. There's one of them in it anyway, and it really, really, really livens it up. And as that bottle goes down, that's getting better. So we're working my way through that. I'm quite enjoying that. What, you don't drop them, Gavin. This 10-year-old Sherry Wood. I've been taking my time with that. Again, going back to it now and again, working my way out it. I've gave a couple out with that, but I've no really. That's probably all my drinking, and I got that when November 22. So we're working my way at that one. It's nice. I had a moan at the price here. I must admit, I did have a moan at the price here. It was 90. What was it? £90. But that's what it is, and it's buying, and it's going to auction for stupid money. So you can't blame Springbank when they start charging expensive prices. If you made something and sold at £100 and it was sold out, and then all of a sudden it was in the secondary market at £300, you'd be saying to yourself, well, wait a minute, why am I not charging this money? So you just cannot blame them. The problem is you can't get the buggers, but I managed to get them, so that's fine. This is another favourite of mine. I've always got a backup of this. Not got a price on this one. It must have fell off, but I looked at the label before I started, and it's 21. 21 year. I think it was the 7th of the 24th, 21. Great dram as well. Wee bit more kick than that, wee bit more fiery than that, but still a fantastic dram. Brilliant. The 15, I'm going to say it's not my favourite. It's not my favourite. However, I'm getting there. I'm drinking away at it. What was that? It was August 22, and it was £70. Remember, I got a discount in these. It's nice. If you like a sherry cask, it's nice. You hear a lot of the guys. I've got a backup in that one. Alright, I've got a backup in that. I really like that. The 18 I've just opened, and I'm tending to get into that quite quick. I like that one. I would rather pay the extra money for the 18 than the 15. I must admit. A great dram. Now, that was 210 if I remember rightly. No, that's not right, is it? That's not the right price. Maybe it is. I thought that was, enjoy that, I must admit. The Hazelburn 21, I've been a bit slow on that one. I like Hazelburn, I'm a fan of Hazelburn, but this sherry one's not really floating my boat. It was £186 in June 22. It's not really floating my boat, but we'll get there and we'll just work away at it. The next three, you can see that it's the new labels, so they're fairly new. You've got the 21, I'm going to come back to that. The 21 was 260. That was August 23. You can see how much I've drunk of that. And then you've got the 25, which again's a little bit special. I've been slow on that one. A lot of money again. I was just over the £500. I was at £500. Again, lovely whiskey, lovely smooth whiskey, nice whiskey just to sit. And then the 30-year-old, when you're talking about mega box, you're talking £800. Is it worth £800? I'm going to say no, it's not worth £800. But what's it selling at auction? It's going for £2,000 over. So it must be, you know, as you can see, I've gave it a bit of doing. I'm nearly there on it. I have gave quite a few drams away to people because there's a lot of people can't afford it and wouldn't buy it. There's a lot of people bottle shared it. So what the hell? I've given them a wee dram now and again, but the rest is for me. So I'll keep that and I'll work my way down in that. But if you'd asked me a couple of years ago what my favourite Springbank was, I would have said the 18. I like that. But out of all these that's sitting here, I love this. I absolutely love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a cracking dram. As you can see, I've had a fair bit at it. It is expensive, but why not? You know, it's when you look at what they're going at auctions, why not? To me, that's the best dram. Go to dram that you can afford and you can sit and think away. You can't beat this 10-year-old. You just cannot beat it. So they've sat for a wee bit. Different. Slightly different. I would say the newer one's a little bit more sweeter. Definitely. Something in that. Something. Sure there is. Sherry influence in it. I wonder if there's a bit of Oloroso in it. It gets the dryness. Be interesting if you've opened it and drank it. But again, that one, great value for money, absolutely fabulous. Still got another one lying in the corner somewhere, and that'll go opened sometime. What was that? That was August 22. I like to have a backup with Springbanks because you might not be able to get them. I've got a backup my 18. I've got a backup my 15. I've got two backups in my strengths. Um, they went backups in these. It's a lot of money to have backups in, to be honest. Uh, but Springbank, they do a fabulous job. They produce a great product. Some of it's expensive, yes, but when you go into 10-year-old and the 12-year-old, but the 10-year-old, you're talking about value for money. You cannot beat it. There is a lot of good whiskies out there, round about the 44, £50, but they're just not the quality. They're definitely no. People say, well, you can't get them, you can't get them. Well, I'm getting them. Just keep looking. If the worst came to the worst, I would pay maybe £10, £20 over the odds of this auction if the worst came to the worst. It's a dram I want to keep. It's a dram that I enjoy. So I think we should take our hats off to Springbank. They do a wonderful job. I'm going to toast you to this one. Thanks for watching Gav's Drams. It is appreciated. Press the bell, press the subs button. I try to be as honest as I can. There's the odd whiskey I might give a kick into, but that doesn't mean to say it's a bad whiskey. It just means it doesn't fit my palate. I mean, there's some people, I know one person in particular who I've got a lot of time for, does not like Springbank. They just don't like it. And that's down to the individual. And I actually admire somebody that says, I don't like it, because they're being honest. Don't jump on the bandwagon. If you like a whiskey, say you like it. If you don't like a whiskey, be brave enough and say you don't like it. So, cheers. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Press the bell, press the subs button, go to the box underneath, buy me a coffee, buy me a dram, it is appreciated. Cheers, thanks very much for watching Gav's Drams.